Your substitutes, 25, Cody Flint. 22, Billy Cotgreaves. Number 8, Jackson Kiefer. 21, Kick Hofer. 20, Trey Rainey. And number 11, Antonio Rosado. I'd like to have our parents that are going to be throwing out the first pitch to go to the pitcher's mound. They will throw out the first pitch to their respective parents.
And on attack, number 20, sophomore, and the goalie for the Lady Mustangs, sophomore, number 24, Alex.
Please join us at the mound.
Assistant coach for the Lady Mustangs. Now the starting lineup for your Sebastian River High School Lady Sharks. On defense, senior, number 1.
By show of hands, when I mention your name, Josh Brown served 10 years in the Navy. He'll be throwing to his son. Son Ken. Matt Sims served 8 years in the Army, throwing to Trey. And Frank Rosado served 8 years in the Marine Corps, throwing to Antonio.
And number 14.
That was a strike. That was a strike. There you go.
You could have made him look good.
Thank you, gentlemen, for your service. And now I'd like you to call your attention as Sebastian River High School's ROTC color guard will come to the field.
Assistant coaches for the Lady Sharks are Fran Walker and Gabby McKay. And the head coach of the Sebastian River High School Lady Sharks is Brian Verano.
Also joining us on the field, the Sebastian Area Veterans Honor Guard. Tonight, they will be showing their honor to our nation's fallen veterans. Now, ladies and gentlemen, please take off your caps as we honor our military and our fallen veterans.
Handling face-off for the Lady Mustangs, number 2, Kate Collins.
right, here we are for the South Fork versus Sebastian High School. How you doing tonight, Ron?
Doing great, Carl. Again, looking forward to another game tonight.
Yeah. We just did South Fork on Friday out at South Fork, and now we're out here watching South Fork play Sebastian.
This will be the first time we see Sebastian River play live this season.
We hope to get some first, at least one other game before the end of the season. That's for sure.
Yeah, absolutely. Trying to get 2 for every school. Tonight on the mound for Sebastian will be Connor Nightingale. He's got a 4.38 ERA. He's got 1 win, 1 loss, 5 appearances, 1 save. He's pitched 8 innings, 9 Ks, and 3 base on balls.
How many Ks?
He's got 9.
9 and only 3 walks. That's pretty good.
Yep, that's in 8 innings pitched.
Coaches are meeting at the home plate, talking to the umpires, exchanging lineups. Should be getting underway here in just shortly. Catcher's waiting to take the warm-up pitches.
So for Sebastian in the field, you've got Tyler Jones playing right field, Ethan Camillo playing catcher, Connor Nightingale, as I stated, pitching, Christian Snow in left field, Calvin Janik at first base, Zach Santiago center field, Caleb Cotton second base, Logan Cadenhead shortstop, and Brown at third base.
Let you take a look at the pitchers. He warms up. It's a beautiful night for baseball. Just a little bit of wind, but perfect weather, other than the fire ants that are around our feet a little bit. But nothing a little Monster and Lysol spray didn't help to get rid of.
That's Gian Brown. I didn't have his first name. Gian Brown will be playing third base for Sebastian. Substitutes for Sebastian: Cody Flint, Billy Cotgreave, Jackson Kiefer, Kit Hoffer, Trey Rancy, and Antonio Rosado.
Going to try a little different with the scoreboard here. We're going to put it in the upper right this time, so we don't interfere with plays. Yeah, that's going to work out so much better. So we're going to show you the close-up of when the batters are hit, and then I'll switch camera angles to a more widescreen when there's a play being made. Also, we might leave it there when there's a man on first so you can see if he takes off to steal second. We are trying to improve the broadcast every week, and we are looking at the options now to try to get a camera into center field, which would be fantastic.
Leading off for South Fork is going to be Dwayne Johns, DJ Johns, otherwise known.
Player of the Marco's player of the game on Friday.
Absolutely. I wonder if he ate that pizza. He's hitting .356 for the season.
So speaking of that, at the end of every game, we do choose the Marco's Pizza Player of the Game, so stick with us near the end. We try to get an interview with them, see what their mindset was during the game, and we're about ready for the first pitch.
He's got 10 RBI on the season, 6 doubles, and 1 home run. Got something on the field, or something was going on over there, but we're set now.
And the first pitch. In there for a strike.
Ball's in there at 75 miles an hour.
Just low, 1-1. So the sun plays a factor here, but unlike Jensen where it plays a factor in left field, looks like the sun plays a factor in right field for first base and for second base until it goes down. You sometimes, when we go widescreen, you might see the right fielder shading his eyes.
That ball's hit to left field.
Caught by the left fielder for out number 1. Line
Hit
drive
right to Christian Snow out there in left field. Tracked it right down a little bit, had to move a few steps.
Just about the foul line, maybe a few steps away, just outside camera angle. It's going to bring up batter number 2.
That's going to bring up Emery Capps, number 21. Caps is hitting .333 on the year. He's got 6 RBI, 4 doubles.
Pitcher's pitching from the stretch as opposed to the windup. Ball
Just missed
outside.
on the outside, 77 mile an hour.
That was something we talked about last time, how some starting pitchers pitch from the stretch all the time. Some go from the windup and then switch when they have somebody on base. It's a matter of preference.
Yeah, seeing more and more, though, guys just pitching right out of the stretch instead of the windup. Ball's popped up to the infield. Shortstop's tracking. Actually,
Left
fielder came in and made the play.
That's out number 2. So far we're here in the top of the first. Got 2 outs.
It's going to bring up number 4, Connor Wiggins. Connor's hitting .304 on the season. He's got 5 RBI, 1 double. Just a sophomore.
Outside corner, strike 1.
77 mile an hour fastball, outside corner.
Pitcher doesn't like the sign, shakes it off. Strike 2. Looks like you hit that outside corner again.
Yep, same spot.
This is where, as a hitter, you got to try to look for it again and take it oppo.
And if you're a pitcher, you bury one here probably.
Or go inside.
Yeah. That looks right side. That's going to fall. Base hit to right field.
Did exactly what he should do. Take it where the pitch wants to go. Top of the first, 2 outs. Got a man on first now. We'll leave it at the widescreen angle here so you can see the runner on first. See if they get aggressive here early.
Going to bring up number 13, Steven Perez, the designated hitter. He's hitting .400 on the season. He's got 9 RBI and 1 double. He's a junior.
Got an aggressive lead early.
Couple of premier exposure sports guys right in a row.
Oh, I like that. I'd like to see more of that.
Ball's hit right back up the middle. Looks like it's going to get through.
Oh,
great play.
Oh,
we got him at first base.
That was close, but it was a great play by the shortstop. Had no chance of getting him at second, and then it came up firing and made a great play. All right, at the end of the top of the first, got 0-0. We'll be back.
Hey, this is Dr. Andrew Turk with Turk Advanced Dental Arts.
He's so fastidious with what he does that it's like there was no work done at all.
Our vision is to change the perception of dentistry. Our goal is to create an enjoyable experience for you and your family at the dentist. At Turk Advanced Dental Arts, we accomplish that.
I just happened to be driving along Map and saw Dr. Turk's office, and I thought, well, this is really close to my house. So I called, and they got me in the very next day. Everyone was great. They were sweet. It's totally different experience than your normal dental office.
All right, we're here back, getting ready for the bottom of the first inning. South Fork unable to score in that first inning, in the bottom of that first inning.
Pitching for South Fork is number 19, Ian Wilson. He's got a 3.37 ERA. He's got 2 wins, no losses, 1 save, 18.2 innings pitched, 15 Ks, and 6 base on balls.
15 Ks. Yep. That was a nice throw by the catcher, too.
Really what you're looking for is to have, at the next level, 1 strikeout per inning on average, if not more.
Yeah. Well, you would think that at this level you'd be a little higher than that.
Yeah, but that's kind of the
so that you can level out when you play better
Yep.
players at the next level.
It's going to bring up the right fielder leading it off, number 3, Tyler Jones.
Out and up, ball 1.
Tyler Jones is hitting .294 on the season. He's got 2 RBIs, a double, and 1 home run. He's a junior.
Play right to the shortstop. Crowd number 1.
Yeah.
Now up to that number 1, Ethan Camillo.
It's going to bring up, I think I heard Ethan Camillo for
Yep.
Sebastian River.
Ethan Camillo, the catcher. Ethan's hitting .207 on the season. He's got 7 RBI.
High for ball 1.
65 mile an hour.
Looked like that was a changeup or
Yeah,
curveball,
something that kind of
something
slipped out of his hands maybe.
in there for a strike. 1-1.
72 with that one.
Gets him play
curveball.
just past the third baseman for a single.
Diving third baseman gets by him.
That got on him quick.
Yep.
So we'll leave it wide view again just to see if Sebastian River tries to get aggressive here early. Looks like there'll probably be a courtesy runner since he is the catcher at first. He looks like he's looking to see if there's going to be one, and there will be.
It's going to bring up the pitcher, number 18, Connor Nightingale. He's hitting .250 on the season. He's got 6 RBI, 3 doubles.
He was getting the signs from his coach.
Ethan takes a pretty good sized lead over there.
Absolutely.
Ball's delivered for a strike.
I think that's a pinch runner for him over there. First.
Is it?
'Cause
Yeah,
he
it
was the
probably is. I'm
catcher.
sorry. Yeah, it probably is. What was that number over there?
I couldn't see it.
I'll try to get you that number.
1 out, 0-1 count, man on first.
Throw
Throws over and he's got him.
He's got him.
Yep.
Saw that coming.
Yeah, he
Saw
just
that
totally
coming.
caught him leaning. He's just about to take his step. Pitcher turned around, threw over, and had him nothing. He was dead to rights.
He had a huge lead from the beginning.
Yep. That was a good play by the pitcher to see that before and then go get him. So now we have 2 outs, nobody on, here in the bottom of the first.
Curveball in there. 66 mile an hour curveball falls in there for a strike.
Got an 0-2 count. There's in there for strike 3.
75 on the outside corner.
So at the end of 1, got a 0-0 game going into the top of the second.
Hey, you pretty kitty, you're looking so good tonight. Gonna tame a dog like me so I won't bite. 'Cause all of my life I've been astray, but in your arms I'm here to stay. Hey, you pretty kitty, come and tame this dog tonight. You can be the one to teach the old dog new tricks. Never run away to go and get his kicks.
And we're going to be back here for the top of the second inning. Got a 0-0 score after 1. South Fork coming to the plate looking to get some runs here. We'd like to take this opportunity to thank all of our sponsors. They, what makes this, we do this for free for the high schools, and the sponsors are the ones that help us keep this going. So if you'd like to help us out, sponsor us, please reach us at www.premierexposuresports.com, premierexposuresports@gmail.com, and Ron's phone number's on the website as well. We'd really appreciate it. We're also going to be doing girls softball starting on the 14th. Is that correct?
Yes, I believe so.
April 14th.
Jensen versus Martin County, at Martin County. That's going to bring up Caden Jones, number 17. He's hitting 281 on the season. 6 RBI, 2 doubles. You know, the other thing, we play commercials in between. Those are the commercials that we make for those that sponsor us. So if you want a commercial on there and to support us, let us know.
Low ball 1. I know you probably see it a little bit on the camera, but they have a really nice scoreboard here in Sebastian. One of the nicer ones I've seen. Got pitch count and everything. Fouled off, strike 1. And we're a little bit closer to the home plate as usual, so I have a feeling some of the stuff we say might be heard by the batters, but that's part of the way it goes, I guess.
Hey, that's it. You shouldn't hear anything anyway.
That's right.
Kind of got him on the hands there, popped it up.
It's like the second baseman.
Second baseman's under it, and he makes the play.
That's out number 1.
That's Caleb Cotton over there making the play. It's going to bring up number 1, John Roberts, third baseman for South Fork. He's hitting 192 on the season. 3 RBI and 1 double.
Low ball 1.
Last game we did, he played a great third base. Made some real good plays over there.
Charging ball.
Yep.
Charging slow rollers and making good plays.
Throwing off the back foot,
Yep.
running through. A couple nice plays.
Might be able to hear South Fork trying to get some motivation going here.
Ball's up. Nice pitch.
Fouled off behind us, 1-1.
Changing it up a little bit there, going up high on that fastball.
The backstop here is a little closer to home plate than we've been seeing recently.
Yeah, it's definitely an advantage for the catcher there.
Yep. Not a deep. Great for us. We get to be almost right on top of home plate to see it.
Yep.
Ball in the dirt, 2-1.
Connor's sitting about 75 on his fastball. Offsets that with actually 76 with the 75, 76 with the fastball. Offsets that with a nice curveball at 66 mile an hour.
Fouled off again, 2-2.
Ball's kind of fisted. Center fielder's tracking. Makes a play.
Great fast out number 2. For a minute there, I thought the right fielder they were going to run into each other, but he backed off at the last second.
Yeah, that was Zach Santiago out there in center field making the play.
The wind is blowing in slightly right to left. So it's a right to left, but inward.
It's going to bring up number 28, Elijah Quintero. He's hitting 111 on the season. Limited at bats.
Straight down there, strike 1.
He's only had 11 plate appearances this season. 2 RBI.
What's in play? High
fly ball to center field. He puts it away.
So at the end of an inning and a half, still 0-0.
to get you home.
Ooh, I'm gonna eat you up when you go home. Oh my goodness.
Oh, yeah.
Can't wait. I'm just gonna bite you.
Oh, baby. That looks amazing. Marcos, pizza lovers get it.
And we're back here for the bottom of the second inning. So far we got a 0-0 game. Sebastian River coming up, looking to get something started here for themselves. It's been a quick inning and a half. Only about 20 minutes in. Snow the batter for Sebastian River.
Snow's hitting 351 on the season. 10 RBI, 3 doubles.
Just outside ball one. Low ball two. Swing and a miss, strike one, 2-1. Took a big hack on that one.
Yeah, he didn't even see that one. He swung right over it. His head was turned all the way around to the other dugout.
He was seeing the fence. He was trying to hit that shark out there in left field.
Yes, he was.
I like that, though, on your first swing. Sometimes go for it.
Yeah.
Strike number 2, fouled off left side. 2-2. Ooh, just out and up.
Yep.
For a full count.
A little bit up.
It's a nice off-speed pitch, just a bit high. So we got a full count here, bottom of the second, no outs in a 0-0 game. Fouled off again. He's way out in front of everything. Coach, actually, I think I heard the coaches yelling at him, let it get deep, let it get deep. So it remains full count. If you haven't been up to Sebastian River, they actually got some very nice facilities there. Football stadium, baseball field, got the Lady Sharks softball field behind us.
Yep, all right in the vicinity of each other, all right there.
It's a little bit of a hike from the, there's ball 4. So that's a little bit of a hike from the parking lot, but once you get out here, pretty nice facilities.
That's going to bring up number 15, Calvin Jenick, the first baseman. Junick.
We will leave it widescreen so you can see the lead he gets over there at first.
Junick's hitting 278, 3 RBI, 3 doubles.
Interesting to see if Sebastian River tries to move him over with a bunt, maybe hit and run. See what happens. After that, it's got a decent lead, nothing major. Enough room for another step or two. It's in there for a strike.
Bottom of the strike zone there.
Especially on a tall ball. He's pretty tall.
He's a good 6'2" for sure.
He's getting the signs from his coach.
Curveball, almost a back pick there.
Yeah.
May have had him if he would have threw it.
Yep. I like the aggressive thinking, but you also got to know if you're going to do that fake jump out like that, you got to be ready to get back. Big lead. Fouled off. To stay
Another
alive.
breaking pitch.
Still 0-2. Seemed to be out in front.
Yep.
Both batters this inning.
Yeah, kind of opening up.
Yep. This is where maybe you close it a little bit or move up in the box just a bit. Still a decent lead over there at first. He's taking
He's
off.
going. Stole that
Fouled
on the definitely stole that on the pitcher there.
Switch to that tight screen so you can see if there was a play, but there wasn't. So it's still 0-2. Now it'll be interesting to see if the pitcher understands that he's tried to go and if he's going to give him a look and maybe a throw. Because I don't think he's thrown over there yet.
Not with this runner.
He looked at him. Oh,
there he got him
and he
too.
got him. And they did it right. They did it right. They ran him back to first.
Yep, good run down there. Everybody got in the line and followed suit for the out.
It's out number 1. So was that one on each side now, right? Or is that both of them for Sebastian River that were picked off?
Both for Sebastian River.
Ooh. So we got 1 out and an 0-2 count here in the bottom of the second end of 0-0 game. Fouled off. Remains 0-2. Fouled a few off here. You know what I really like, Ron, is the fact that their scoreboard actually has the pitch counts on it, so we can tell right away.
Oh, yeah.
So the home team, so right now South Fork pitcher has 20 pitches so far. Almost hit the bat. Ball 1. Just got it down.
Just missed the bat.
It would be even more funny if he hit the bat and it landed fair.
Yeah, I've seen it happen. I've actually seen that happen.
An accidental bunt.
Yep. That one hit him.
Hit by a pitch. So now we have 1 out bottom of the second with a man on back on first. See if they continue to be super aggressive over there at first. We'll leave it widescreen.
That's going to bring up Zach Santiso. Batting .265 on the season. He's got 5 RBI, 5 doubles.
Swing and a miss.
Nice pitch. Good.
Strike 1. Ball in the dirt. He's going to take off for second.
He's going to be up easy at second base.
Not much a catcher can do about that.
That's a tough one. That one bounced pretty far up in front of the plate.
So now we have a man on second, 1 out, and a 1-1 count. The Sharks looking to get their first run across in a 0-0 game. And the catcher for South Fork wants to just go over things with his pitcher. You can see him there at second.
Center fielder's playing pretty deep, it looks like. Left fielder's pretty deep also.
Shortstop fading in and out. Low, ball 1. I'm sorry, ball 2. 2-1.
Right fielder's a little shallow, actually, with a lefty up. Backing up a little bit now.
Yeah, you would think the left fielder would move over a little bit, just towards center, just a little bit. In there for a strike, 2-2. Pitcher steps off.
Wind's blowing kind of sideways across the field, kind of towards left field a little bit.
Yeah, it seems to switch because before it was blowing more in. Now there's no flags that I can see.
Yeah, right here in center field.
Oh yeah, I didn't even see that one. The bar was in my way. The one
Yeah.
you talked about earlier.
Yeah.
Ball outside, full count.
Got an open base right here, so it's not the worst thing in the world. That would set up a double play ball.
Try to get him to swing on this full count, maybe.
Yep, just don't want to give him a great pitch here.
I think the issue too is he was throwing a lot of off speed, but his off speed's going to curve into the batter versus since he's a lefty up. Ooh.
Went up high.
Yeah, ball
That's
four.
going to walk him.
So we're going to have first and second, one out here in the bottom of the second. The Sharks threatening just a little bit. Looks like the South Fork
Coach
is
Melizio is
go
going to go out and talk to the pitcher, Connor Nightingale. I'm sorry, Ian Wilson.
It's probably a good opportunity. You know, he's pitching a decent game. Just had 2 walks in a row.
Yeah, calm him down a little bit and just let him know, hey, you're 1 pitch away. Ground ball, you're out of this inning.
That's it. Get right back in the rhythm. So if you want more information about Premier Exposure Sports, I just put the website up for you. It's www.premierexposuresports.com. And we're just out here trying to guide players to the next level, provide information, provide a platform for them to use to make it easier. I shouldn't say it's easy, but easier to put everything in one place when you're going through the recruiting process. So reach out if you got questions.
Yeah, we'll do Zoom calls. Did a Zoom call for a few people last night. Just reach out. No cost for the Zoom call to go over our platform, explain what we do. You know, it's worth a look. You know, we've been pretty successful helping young men and young women pursue careers at the collegiate level. Ball's grounded to third. It's going to be a tag out at third base.
That was a very smart play by the third baseman. He had
that was Caleb Cotton that kind of rolled over on that.
Yeah, he had a great he came down so I still could tag the runner out, and he did for out number 2. Keep the lead runner at second as opposed to third.
Caleb Cotton came in hitting 273 before that at bat with 4 RBI.
So the Sharks still looking to get their first run here.
It's going to bring up number 4 Logan Cadenhead, hitting 353 on the season. 2 RBI, 2 doubles.
There's a strike. Man on second took a really big lead off of that one. Daring the catcher to throw it. 0-1, 2 outs, bottom of the second, 0-0 game.
Pitcher steps off.
Man on second is definitely taking a big lead.
Cap swung over there to second base. Back pick. Got him. That's the third guy picked off.
3 times.
Third guy picked off in this game for the Sharks.
So at the end of 2, it's 0-0.
You home.
Ooh, I'm gonna eat you up when you go home. Oh my goodness.
Oh yeah.
Can't wait. I'm just gonna bite you.
Oh, baby. That looks amazing. Marcos, pizza lovers get it.
And we're back here for the top of the third inning. South Fork versus Sebastian River. Still got a 0-0 game. Sebastian River's had some opportunities. Unfortunately, they've been picked off 3 separate times at first base on back picks. 2 by the catcher, and 1 by the pitcher.
No doubt about it.
And it just shut down any opportunities that they had to score runs. But got to give it to South Fork for being alert and making the plays when they count.
It's going to bring up number 24, Dominic Donatucci, the right fielder for South Fork. Hitting .211 on the season. Pop that one back.
Just back.
Out of play. One double this season and 4 RBIs. Sophomore.
Pitcher taking a long time to get a sign.
Yeah, he sure is. He's not moving quickly at all.
And the batter finally took his time out. As a batter, if you're watching this, that's a great thing to learn. If the pitcher's taking too long, call timeout. It helps. It's part of the mental side of this game. Fouled off again. Strike 2. That one just over the fence down the first base side. Guess they're not giving candy away if you return the foul ball.
No, I don't see a lot of kids running right now around.
Who is that? That's South Fork, right, that does that?
Yeah, I believe South Fork does. Ball's a little bit up, rising up on a little bit. Stays in there and fights.
0-2 still. It's in there for strike 3, out number 1.
75 mile an hour on the outside corner.
Yep.
Not really overpowering anything, just kind of mixing it up, throwing strikes.
Number 7, Zach Mastellan.
Top of the third, 1 out here in a 0-0 game.
That's going to bring up Mastalone. Zach, center fielder. Lays down the bunt. Back to the pitcher. He's got him.
It's out number 2. It was actually a very nice bunt.
Yeah, he was hitting 281 coming in.
That's going to bring off leadoff hitter DJ Johns, Dwayne Johns.
Mastalone does have 10 RBIs on the season. It's 2 doubles, but there he chose to bunt. He actually, he has a triple and 10 RBIs on the season. Chose to bunt there. That's going to bring up leadoff hitter DJ Johns, who flew out to the left fielder last at bat. Good breaking ball right there, just low.
I'll use this opportunity to remind everybody, TJ was our player of the game on Friday. So stay tuned at the end. We do pick the Marco's Pizza player of the game. They get a free pizza and a Premier Exposure Sports hat.
Ball's hit. It's deep. It's going. It's going. It's going.
Gone.
It is gone.
Home run, DJ Johns. Just straight left field gap right over the left fielder's head.
Over.
Got all of that one. And his great-grandfather's behind us. I haven't looked, but yep, he's standing and he's happy with thumbs up.
I think he wants to go out there and chest bump him. I turned around to look. I think he's heading out to chest bump somebody. That's his second home run of the season.
It was definitely a beautiful hit. He just got all of it and just took it out. And the wind is kind of blowing a little bit that way, so that, but he got all of it.
No, he caught it and got it up, and it left the yard pretty quick.
So we got a 1-0 ball game
It's
here.
going to bring up Caps, who flew out to the left fielder last at bat.
With 2 outs in the top of the third. Throws it in there for a strike. Hey, I give it credit to the pitcher. Comes straight back, goes right at him.
You got to just go right back at it, man. Reset. It's 1 run.
Use it as motivation. Just
1 run.
Low, ball 1, 1-1. In there for strike 2, 1-2. So after giving up that home run, he's going right at the hitter. No fear. I love it. Basically saying, all right, see if you can do it again.
That ball's going to fall. Center fielder made a great play.
Catch. Yeah,
I called that one too soon. My bad. Center fielder had a good read on it and made the play.
Made a basket catch there. It was nice. So at the end of 2.5, so, South Fork gets a home run for 1-0. We'll be back.
Hi, I'm Mike Higgins. I'm a husband, a father, a man of faith, a Vero Beach native, and a realtor with Dale Sorensen Real Estate. I'm passionate about the area. I love taking walks at Riverside Park. I love playing baseball at the Little League field with my kids. I love what this town has to offer, and I love offering that to other families. I would love to help you buy or sell a home in Indian River County. My name is Mike Higgins. I work with Dale Sorensen Real Estate. My number is 772-532-8148.
All right, we're back here with into the bottom of the third. Sebastian Rivers looking to get that run back. South Fork scored last inning on a home run by the first baseman, DJ Johns, over the left field fence.
It's going to bring Caden Head back up to the plate. Last inning, he was stuck in the box watching his teammate get thrown out on a back pick at first base.
Third one of the game. In there for a strike.
It's a good pitch, good spot. Outside corner, right at the knees. So neither of these pitchers are overpowering, but they're in here pitching, that's for sure. Again, Caden Head's hitting 353 on the season.
Inside ball 1-1-1.
Caden Head's a senior. 2 RBI, 2 doubles on the season. That ball's going to be hit to the first baseman. DJ John's going to take it himself, and he beats him to the bag for the out.
That's going to be out number 1 here in the bottom of the third.
Going to bring up Gian Brown, third baseman.
Number 19, Gian Brown.
Sophomore. Hitting 300 on the season. 4 RBI, 2 double.
In there for a strike, 0-1. Right on the outside corner. So we got 2 hits for South Fork so far and 1 for the Sharks. Just missed.
Good looking curveball.
Almost got the batter to bite.
Yeah, good pitch. Just off.
That's popped up.
Ball's popped up to the infield towards shortstop. Looks like Wiggins is getting under it. He secures it for the out.
He had to wait a long time for that to come down. It's going to be out number 2.
Going to bring the leadoff hitter Tyler Jones back up, who grounded out to the shortstop Connor Wiggins last inning. I'm sorry, to lead the game off.
Wiggins getting some plays, a lot of action over there at short. Made a few plays today. Just out. Ball 1. Low and outside.
If you're watching us on Facebook Live, we're on YouTube TV also on our Premier Exposure Sports channel. But if you're on Facebook Live, go ahead and leave comments. Love to see what you guys think.
My wife says there's an issue with that, so I got to look into that. We're trying to get it where it can dual broadcast at both Facebook and YouTube.
Or if you're watching on YouTube, go on to Facebook and under Premier Exposure Sports, our page, and leave some comments. Let us know what you think.
Yeah, absolutely. Questions.
Visit our website, www.premierexposuresports.com. There's places to leave comments there also. And again, if you'd love to sponsor and help us out here with these games, just reach out.
That's in the dirt, 3-1. And coming up on May 14th, we are going to be doing the Treasure Coast All-Star Game, featuring the best players on the Treasure Coast from Clover Stadium, Clover Park. Oh, we called that a strike for a full count. Looked like it was inside, but...
Yeah, we've got with that being said, a lot of these coaches are interested in that game, college coaches. It should be a good turnout as far as, a ball's foul, getting these kids a little bit more exposure and getting them identified through some of these coaches that are out there that we're connected with. And many of them will also be watching it live on our feed. Again, with our feeds, you can always go back and rewatch them. So those that sponsor us, their commercials are played over and over each time those games are watched after the game.
It's a great opportunity to get your small business in front of local people, because you pretty much figure a lot of local parents are watching these games, see their boys play.
Yeah, I know the one YouTube, the first game we did at this point, it's at over 400 views. So it's been watched over 400 times, not necessarily the original, but
in there for strike three. For
good pitch right there. Typically get around 50 or so to watch the original, and it's growing and growing.
So that's going to end the third inning here. We got South Fork on top of Sebastian, 1-0.
Hi, I'm Mike Higgins. I'm a husband, a father, a man of faith, a Vero Beach native, and a realtor with Dale Sorensen Real Estate. I'm passionate about the area. I love taking walks at Riverside Park. I love playing baseball at the Little League field with my kids. I love what this town has to offer, and I love offering that to other families. I would love to help you buy or sell a home in Indian River County. My name is Mike Higgins. I work with Dale Sorensen Real Estate. My number is 772-532-8148.
And we're back here for the top of the fourth inning. South Fork leading Sebastian 1-0. Got 2 hits for South Fork and only 1 for the Sharks. And the only run scored was a home run by DJ Johns.
It's going to bring up number 4, Connor Wiggins, who had a base hit his last at-bat.
And is playing a pretty good shortstop today.
Yeah, he's
a lot of plays.
Having a good game.
South Fork bench getting a little loud over there. Inside.
Ball's in a little bit.
High pitch is going to get his sign. Low, ball 2.
Curveball, 66 mile an hour right there. Just missed.
Puts it in play to the right side.
Hits it to the backside. Great
try.
swing. Stay back on it.
He went with it, and the second baseman almost made a great play. So South Fork starts the inning off with their leadoff batter getting on at first base. So we got 0 outs, man on first. We're in the top of the fourth with South Fork already winning 1-0. Steve Perez is now the batter for South Fork.
Perez is 0 for 1 in this game. He did have a shot up the middle that got forced out at first base.
I'm going to leave it at widescreen so you can see the runner at first. See if they try to get aggressive here and steal second.
Connor's got a medium lead right there. Looking to bunt here. Perez squares up, throws over to first.
It's good. Keep him close.
Yep.
Could be a bunt and run. Could be just a straight run. He's squaring a bunt again.
Yep. Ball's up, throw down to second.
He's in there, and it got away, but he's not going to try for third.
Looked like it might have hit him.
It did.
Yeah.
So now we have a man on second, no outs, top of the fourth. I believe that was a ball, so it's a 1-0 count.
Might bunt again. Let's get him over to third to get that run. No, letting him swing away.
Fouled it off, strike one, 1-1. Our camera's vibrating a little bit there. Good thing I got him secured pretty well.
Steve, pick him up, Dave. Let's go.
Ooh, that
Ball's
was close.
just out. Good
That
pitch.
was close.
67-mile-an-hour breaking ball.
Looks like
just
it just missed. Yep. Say umpire so far has been pretty consistent, so can't really complain too much. I think we've only had one game this year where we've had issues with questionable calls.
Yeah.
Umpires have been fantastic.
They've been good.
Fouled it off.
He fouled it off.
You don't want to give them too much, huh?
They've been pretty good, actually.
Yeah. I'm telling you, it was just that one game, and it was at the end of that game when we had some questionable calls, but not a lot of drama.
Nope.
Which is what I like to see.
I mean, even going out to question a call, not many this season.
No.
Ball's popped up to the first baseman.
Just off camera.
Yeah, just in foul territory. He makes the play.
So that's going to be out number one. So we're going to have a man on second with one out here in the top of the fourth in a 1-0 ball game.
Going to bring up catcher Caden Jones, number 17.
Caden looking to bring in South Fork's second run.
He popped up to the second baseman last at bat.
Sebastian pitcher, according to the scoreboards, thrown 37 pitches. South Fork pitcher's thrown 44. In case you're wondering out there in YouTube land. Fouled it off. Strike one.
75-mile-an-hour fastball right there.
Hey, here we go, bud. Come on, that right field line is wide open. Let's go 178. Don't overthink it. Hey. Back 170. Come on, baby. Let's go. Come on, 170. Here we go, baby. Here we go.
In the dirt, great stop by the catcher.
That's a good job. That's a good job not swinging at that pitch. That was a tough pitch to lay off of there.
Yeah. And I like the way the catcher dropped down and made sure that he got all of that ball, made sure it didn't get away from him. Keep this game close. So we got a 1-1 count, one out, man on second in a 1-0 ball game. That's going to
Ball's hit through the 5-6 hole. See if they're going to send him. They're sending him. That ball's coming. He's
Safe.
in.
And he gets back at first.
That's going to be an RBI for Caden Jones. Connor Wiggins scoring on the hit through the 5-6 hole.
So with one out here in the top of the fourth, South Fork takes a 2-0 lead on a single through the 5-6 hole, scoring the runner from second.
It's going to bring up John Roberts. He flew out to center field. Center fielder made a great play running in on it last time.
It's getting dark here, sun's going down. Lights are on. Gonna leave it wide with the runner on first. Oh. It's gonna be
That's
a fair
ball in the corner.
See if we have a play here at home. They're going to send him.
Nope, they're holding him up.
So now we're going to have second, third, one out here in the top of the fourth.
It's going to be a double for Roberts.
It's a nice piece of hitting, just ripped it down the line. Now it'll be interesting to see if they bring the corners in. Or actually the whole infield in.
Looks like at this point they're playing mid-depth, not really in.
Catcher's going to talk to his pitcher, and South Fork coach going to talk to his hitter.
do you think he's telling him?
The
Do his
hitter?
job. Looking to hit backside right here. Score
Yeah.
2 runs.
Put it on the ground.
Let's go
to the right side.
at least worst case scenario, give me a fly ball to score this. But otherwise, let's push it backside and get 2 runs here.
And the infield looks like it was playing in, but now here comes
the head
Sebastian
coach, for Sebastian to talk to the pitcher.
So I'm going to take this opportunity. If you Premier Exposure Sports, Ron, what do we do?
There's a lot of things we do, but primarily it's really just to guide players through the process of being recruited, how it all works. Our platform is there to keep track of everything they do. On our side, we can see everything our athletes do to guide them through this process.
Absolutely.
Basically the simple way of explaining it.
Yeah, and what Ron's referring to is the platform allows you to research schools, post your videos, find out how to contact coaches, keep track of your emails that you have sent to coaches, research what the schools have as far as baseball, what level, what majors they have, and it has gives you access to the contact information for each individual school. And we're basically trying to make it as affordable as possible. And then we do these live broadcasts as another way of highlighting players here on the Treasure Coast, giving them an opportunity to get exposure they might not otherwise get. You know, if you're a player and you make some good plays, go back, find the video, take clips from the video, and then you have, instant video for your platform or for whatever form you use when you're emailing and contacting coaches. That's our overall goal.
Yeah, I mean, the biggest thing in recruiting is understanding the process of how to do it and, get the exposure needed to be identified. And many people really don't know. They hear things, they talk to different people, and no process is exactly the same for each individual. Everybody has their own path as far as that goes, but there are general rules in the recruiting process that we try to guide our guys with. The biggest thing is exposure. Okay, so how are you going to get that exposure? Do you just show up at tournaments and play? If that's what you think, that's not truly how it works. When college coaches show up to these tournaments, they know who they're there to see. They've got their lists already. These guys have already been identified. You may be identified while they're looking at other guys, and maybe they'll write your name down, do some investigation on you, looking through social media, other areas of how you play. But at the end of the day, you need to take responsibility for your recruiting and understand the process and really work hard at getting recruited. And what we do is, we basically put our arms around our guys, making sure they're doing the right thing to get them to the next level, whether that's Division I, Division II, Division III, NAIA, JUCO. JUCO, D3, D2, D1, whether it's here in Florida, out of state, we just really try to find the right fit for our guys academically and athletically. And, it's not just baseball, it's softball, it's basketball, it's football, right. It's here, we're here for you. So just reach out. I mean,
And if you're parents, if you're out there and you think you know the recruiting process, but you're not sure, you just want to ask some questions, set up a Zoom call. We'd happy to talk to you for, 20 minutes, 25, 30 minutes just to go through what our platform can help you with and where your son or you as the player, where you need to be and what you need to be doing and how we can assist you with that.
Yep.
All right, looks like we're back in action.
Yeah, we got a new pitcher out on the mound, and that's going to be let's see, Hoffer. Kit Hoffer's on the mound, lefty. He's got a 6.22 ERA. He does have a win, 4 appearances.
Got a man on second and third here in the top of the fourth with 1 out.
He's pitched 9 innings, 4 base on balls, and 12 Ks.
Getting dark here just right before the sun goes down. The widescreen angle camera is a little bit darker until the sun goes completely down.
Good pitch right there. Yeah, good pitch. This on hitting now for South Fork is number 28, Elijah Quintero, left fielder. He flew out to the center fielder last at bat.
Catcher wants to go talk to his pitcher, make sure they're on the same page.
The other thing with recruiting is, the tournaments and the showcases and the amount of money you can throw out there, thinking you're doing the right thing for your player, your son or daughter. That's not always the best way of doing things. not to say it's a bad thing. If you've got expendable money, and you can do all of that, it's
Fouls
not
are
going to
bumped
hurt.
off.
But there's a lot of ways you can get the exposure needed without spending thousands and thousands and thousands of dollars, which happens every summer and throughout the season with these showcases.
Yeah, what Ron was saying earlier about coaches going, they know who they're talking to. You want to be on that list before you go to these showcases, which means you're already talking with certain college coaches and letting them know where you're going to play. It makes it a lot easier. There's also the option to go to their individual camps once you're talking to a coach.
Yeah, it's about going to the right places where you can play, doing your research before that, making sure you're a right fit for the programs that are going to be at the showcases or individual
Oh, he fouled it off.
or individual camps that these colleges are holding. Understand that volunteer assistant coaches for colleges don't get paid. The way they make their money is through these camps that they hold and whatnot. And not to say that it's a bad thing to go to them, for sure. If it's the right fit for you, go. I mean, if you're good,
already talking to
that
coach,
if you're a dude and you got and you're the right fit, you need to be at their camps. You need to be there. But there's ways of going about it to make sure you're in the right place.
That's high. 2-2. So again, we're in the top of the fourth. Got a 2-2 count with one out, man on second and third. Southwark already has a 2-0 lead, looking to add to it here. Ball gets away.
Ball got away. He's going.
Oh.
Nope, he's going
He's
back.
going to throw back, and he gets him.
He's got him.
Yeah,
yes, he does.
That was just bad base running there. I mean, it was.
At that point, you didn't go right on the dirt ball read. You got to just go ahead and stay put on that.
Yep.
Nothing a third base coach can do on that. That's on the player.
Yep, I would agree with that. So now we have a man on second, 2 outs with a full count here. Scoreboard still shows 2-2, but I believe it's full count.
Good pitch right there. Good breaking ball. Fell right in there.
So Southwark didn't get to add to their lead, and that's the end of, what's that, 4.5? And we'll be back for the 3.5. We'll be back for the bottom of the fourth here in just a moment.
Hey, this is Dr. Andrew Turk with Turk Advanced Dental Arts.
He's so fastidious with what he does that it's like there was no work done at all.
Our vision is to change the perception of dentistry. Our goal is to create an enjoyable experience for you and your family at the dentist. At Turk Advanced Dental Arts, we accomplish that.
I just happened to be driving along Map and saw Dr. Turk's office, and I thought, well, this is really close to my house. So I called, and they got me in the very next day. Everyone was great. They were sweet. It's totally different experience than your normal dental office.
And we're back here for the bottom of the fourth of a 2-0 game. Southwark on top of Sebastian. Sebastian River Sharks looking to get some runs here in the bottom of the fourth. Huh. Look at his cleats there. He's got one white one, one blue one.
Yeah, it's a little different there. I don't know. Maybe he forgot one today.
Yeah, well, it matches the uniform. So
yeah,
maybe
it's
on
pretty
purpose.
interesting. That's Camilo with a fly ball to left field.
For out number one. It's a line drive to the left fielder just by the foul line. Connor Nightingale is going to be the batter now for the Sharks. Low ball one.
Ball low.
Fouled off.
Just got a piece of that.
shook our cameras a little bit. It's just all right. No problems there. They stabilize pretty quick. Rip down the third
Ball
baseline.
hit to third. Long throw over. Throws a great throw on a rope all the way across the diamond.
Yeah, and took his time, too. Didn't rush it at all. It was great.
Did you realize the throw from third base to first base is pretty much a football field?
Really?
Yeah. If you look at it,
Can't be a 100.
it's a quite a not exactly, but it's quite a ways across. You wouldn't realize it.
Huh. So we got 2 outs here in the bottom of the 4th. Outside ball 1.
Ball was up, but he pulled his hands in.
Great play by the center
That's
fielder.
a great job getting to that in the gap.
Rushed over and caught that in the gap. Wow, so that's going to end the 4th inning. Still got a 2-0 game.
Hey, pretty kitty, you're looking so good tonight. Gonna tame a dog like me so I won't bite. 'Cause all of my life I've been astray, but in your arms I'm here to stay. Hey, pretty kitty, come and tame this dog tonight. You can be the one to teach the old dog new tricks. Never run away to go and get his kicks.
All right, we're going to be back here for the top of the 5th inning, just about to get started.
Correction on that. I overstated what I said about the football field. It's half a football field. So if you were to put the baseball field on the football field, it'd be close to 50 yards from third base to first base straight across.
I'd love it if somebody would clip that comment of Ron's and put it all over
got
social
it.
media.
Yeah, you guys could kill me.
Just
There's
make sure
your
you tag
chance.
Premier Exposure Sports. We
Oh,
want, and,
that's
leave out
hilarious.
the part where he corrected it. Too.
Hey, I deserve it. I deserve it. Easy to do that, just like politics.
There you go. That's it.
Easy to do stuff like that.
Take everything out of context.
At least I take responsibility for my actions, huh?
Yep. Well, be doing this broadcast, we've seen a lot of interesting things at the broadcasts, results of the broadcasts. Some people don't understand how this works, that Ron and I are just independent guys trying to help out kids here on the Treasure Coast. And we've had some interesting stuff happen where people have thought maybe their schools or their athletic directors could kind of guide us in who makes what teams and stuff. It's been an interesting ride.
Yeah, for sure.
If you like details, my tell-all book will be out at the end of the year.
Absolutely. We're gonna actually make a short documentary on all of this with this year, what we're doing. So I think Netflix has already approached us on this. So
there you go.
Not sure if we're gonna take their offer. Kind of
ball.
rolled over to the
Great play by the
pole.
third baseman.
Good play right there for the out.
Out number 1.
Yep.
Quick out here.
That was Donatucci on that rollover ground ball to third base.
Now for that, number 7, Zach Masella.
Going to bring up Zach Massalone, who grounded out. Actually, he bunted back to the pitcher and was out at first base his first at bat.
Tried to straighten out that close-up camera for you so some of you noticed it was tilted. High ball 1. Too many balls hitting the backstop here. Just Knocked it out of line a little bit. Outside ball 2.
Zach's bats from the left side and kind of has an open stance.
Just outside, ball 3. Took the catcher's glove off there. I think he caught him off guard a little bit. Catcher, the toughest job in baseball. It's a
75-mile-an-hour fastball there.
3-1, top of the 5th, 1 out. 3 balls, 1 strike in a 2-0 ball game. The Sharks looking to hold South Fork to just 2 runs, and South Fork looking to build on their lead. There's ball 4. So with 1 out, South Fork gets a runner on at first base.
Actually, that's
oh. Guess not.
He called that a strike.
Yeah. Okay.
Wow. That was not very good, to be honest with you there. That's. I mean, he pretty much had to swing at that. That was high, too.
Yep. Well, I got a full count.
Picking up the sign here. Ball out.
There's ball 4. So now we have a man on first with 1 out.
It's going to bring up Dwayne Johns, who hit a home run his last at bat, a solo.
Leadoff hitter that hits a home run. Like that. Going to leave it widescreen so we can see the runner at first, see if they get aggressive there.
Pretty good lead right now.
With a lefty pitcher, too. High, ball 1. Sometimes at this level, some players have issues with a lefty pitcher. It makes them a little bit more nervous over there at first.
You just got to be committed on first movement if you're going to go.
Yep. Because even if he throws over, you're still taking off and just go full force. It's when you hesitate that you run into a problem. High again, 2-0. So the runner on first doing a good job of distracting the pitcher a little bit, I think.
Yeah, pitcher's coming when he comes set and he comes into his delivery. He's keeping his face towards first.
Yeah, not looking at his target. Ball 3.
Causing him a little bit of problem to throw strikes here.
Now, granted, with the batter that's up now, pitching around him is not necessarily a horrible thing. You got 1 out.
Yeah, just need to induce a ground ball here. Get out of the inning.
See if they give him the green light or if he's taking all the way. Ball 4. So now we're going to have first and second, 1 out here in the top of the 5th.
It's going to bring up number 21, Emery Capps. He's 0 for 2, flew out to left field and flew out to center field.
The Sharks coach is going to come out and have a conference with his pitcher.
You know, it's only a 2-0 ball game. You know, like I said, ground ball gets them out of the inning.
And you know, it's not like this Sebastian hasn't had opportunities. They've had runners on base.
Absolutely.
They've just made some poor base running decisions and gotten picked off 3 times.
Yep.
So if they can hold them here, they're still in this game.
100%.
Now what do we have? The Sharks is the number 9 team versus the number 4 team?
Yeah, so South Fork is 11-3 on the season. They're 3-0 in conference play. These guys aren't in the same conference, but South Fork's ranked 4th for us on the Treasure Coast. Sebastian River is ranked 9th. Sebastian River is 6-8 on the season overall and 0-3, 0 for 3 in conference play.
You wouldn't know it based on, you know, we know South Fork's a decent team, a good team, and then Sebastian, other than the base running mistakes, has been playing pretty well.
Yeah, no, good ball game. Good spot right there at the knees on the outside corner. That's a great spot.
Yeah. walking 2 batters in a row, come back, throw a strike on the first pitch. Good job. So we got first and second here. Top of the 5th, 1 out, 0-1 count, and a 2-0 ball game. Swing and a miss.
Good pitch.
Yep. Had him
And
way
he
out in
hung,
front.
and he hung that curveball too.
Yep. Probably looked too good.
Yeah, it's like a volleyball coming in there.
So as of right now, South Fork has 5 hits, and the Sharks have 1 so far. But that's a little misleading because the Sharks have had quite a few base runners.
Just shook him off.
Time is called by the batter.
Picking up the signs.
Outside ball 1, 1-2.
I wouldn't be surprised right here if Massillon steals third.
He's been getting a decent lead. Shortstop stays in behind him and then bails
Lefty
kind of early.
pitcher, shortstop's bailing a little bit. Gives him kind of a look, and the pitcher's giving him a look, and then kind of going right at it.
Oh, there you go. Like right there, that's the time to go. Good stop by the catcher, 2-2. But as soon as that shortstop bails, and just as the pitcher goes, if you watch the man on second, he's getting an extra 2-3 stride lead, and he's almost halfway there at that point.
Right now, Cam, right now.
Nobody.
Nope. Fouled off.
Still 2-2.
I see Massillon keeps looking over. I think he's almost asking for the sign, saying, "Coach, I got this. I got this."
It's from our vantage point, it looks pretty obvious. You know, if the coach knows his player, and you got some speed.
Now the shortstop's actually in on second base, holding Massillon more. So that ball's fouled off.
Again?
It's gonna be just out of play, I think. Yep. Nope. Yep.
Still 2-2. All right, sun's almost completely down. Lights are on. That wide angle camera's getting a little brighter now. It's when we were at dusk. Bugs are coming out. Just saw Ron swat one away.
When we first sat down, there was ant beds.
Yeah, Friday we had the mosquitoes, and today we had the fire ants.
I had pants up my leg. I mean, ants up my leg.
Ants in your pants.
Ants in my pants.
Top of the 5th, 1 out, 2-2 count here. First and second, South Fork looking to add to their lead. South
Big
Fork
spot
bench.
in this game right here.
Yep. Outside. Wow, he is just getting.
I mean, he's
major
halfway
lead.
there. He's already there.
Full count, you know he's going now. You would think. Well, it's only 1 out, but if I'm a coach, I'm sending him. I mean, that's just. Although it is a lefty hitter, so maybe that's why they're not sending him, thinking that the catcher has a better opportunity. But
yeah, but he's balls up. It's gonna walk him.
So we're gonna have bases loaded with 1 out. And looks like the Sharks coach is going to come out, and they might be making a change here. There is somebody warming up for the Sharks in their bullpen. It's one thing I do like about this field. We can see if there's somebody warming up. Some locations we go to, we can't see.
Yeah, it looks like they're going to go to him. He's starting to head over. So, yep, they're going to call to the bullpen right now. Who's the call to the bullpen sponsored by?
I don't know. If you want to be the sponsor of Call to the Bullpen.
Call to the bullpen.
PremierExposureSports@gmail.com.
That's it.
No, we appreciate all of our sponsors. That gives us the opportunity to come do this. As we said, we do this for free for the high schools, and the sponsors just help us really with the equipment and, you know, the internet service, which is the key to this whole thing. Internet service.
Yeah, it's going to bring up pitcher number 8 here. So Robbie Klaska.
Okay.
No, sorry, wrong one. Sorry, Jackson Kiefer.
So if you're, you know, anybody who's looking at this and saying, oh, I want to do this, just so you know, the key to this whole thing is your internet service. We were out at South Fork on Friday, and there's literally no internet out there. So we had to record it and upload it, but we love when we're able to do it live so parents that can't make the games can watch. So other coaches may watch the scout, who knows, see who's who. And just a reminder, May 14th, we'll be having the Treasure Coast High School Baseball All-Star Game at Clover Park, where the St. Lucie Mets play and where the New York Mets do their spring training. We're really looking forward to that. We're looking for sponsors, extra sponsors for that, where we'll be live streaming. And I believe we're going to be doing another live stream for something else that you and I talked about that I said.
Yeah, there's a freshman, I guess it's up-and-coming freshman that's going to be playing at the stadium from the Treasure Coast, a game there. So we're going to do a live stream for that. We're going to be an official sponsor for that. So that I don't have the exact date, but I will next broadcast, and we'll post the exact date. But we were asked to do that.
And then April 14th, we'll be doing our first high school softball game. It'll be Jensen Beach at Martin County. So we're really looking forward to that. Give the girls their time live. And softball is a fun game to watch. I don't know if you've ever watched a softball game, but softball can be a lot of fun. There's a lot of excitement, a lot of energy in a softball game. Those girls love to get loud.
Yeah, I'm excited for that one. That might be the best one of the year there.
Yeah, absolutely. And if you're no softball coaches at the high school level, and you want us to come do live streams there, please reach out. We'd be happy to.
This brings Connor Wiggins up with bases loaded. He's 2 for 2 on the evening.
Got one out here. In there for a strike. Good way to start. Nothing better than coming as a pitcher and throw your first one right over. Get ahead. Now, basically, the Sharks need a ground ball here to turn 2. Looks like they got the corners up and the middle infield back for
double play depth, yep. Kiefer's ERA for the season's 4.80.
A long time, Dave.
6 appearances. Good play by the catcher.
Took a long time to choose that pitch, and I think that sometimes messes them up more than it helps them.
Yeah, definitely.
I think a pitcher at that point needs to step off and then get back in himself.
Yeah, Kiefer's got 11.2 innings on the year, 8 base on balls, and 9 Ks.
Up for ball
nowhere to put Wiggins in this situation, so he's got to really focus on throwing strikes here.
It's only a 2-0 ball game. If the Sharks can get out of this inning, they can build on that momentum of shutting it down.
Great hitters count for Wiggins right here with a 2-1 count. Looking fastball, I'm sure. He gets it just a little late on it.
2-2. It's a good pitch. He took a big hack at it. Now it's just about putting it on the ground. And honestly, if he hits it hard enough down that first base side, between first and second, he can get an RBI out of it. It is a force play at home. Foul tip into the catcher's glove for out number 2. Good job on the catcher holding on to that. So we got 2 outs here, bases loaded in the top of the 5th.
It's going to bring up Perez. He's 0 for 2 on the night. Ground ball to the shortstop and a fielder's choice, and then a fly ball to actually a pop-up the infield.
Fouled off, strike 1. Just give you a view there. I got bases loaded, first, second, and third. 2 outs here. Swing and a miss, strike 2.
Looks like a breaking ball there at 68.
He's coming doing a good job on the mound. Just keeping him off balance just enough. What was the breaking ball at 68?
Yeah.
So 0-2 count here, 2 outs, top of the 5th with bases loaded.
Fastball there, 73.
Looks like that's going to get out of play. So it's going to remain 0-2. Got a decent amount of space here on the foul territory on both sides. Just not deep behind home plate, which is good for pass balls for a catcher.
Yeah, as far as distances for the outfield fence, nothing is marked, but probably about 300 down the corner, I would say, on each side.
Oh.
Ball gets past the catcher.
Nothing happening.
They're going to say he swung on that.
Oh, drop third strike? Oh,
yeah.
So they get this.
I don't know about that.
Yeah.
But that's what they called.
So at the end of 4.5, it's still 2-0, and we'll be back momentarily.
Ooh, I can't wait to get you home.
Ooh, I'm gonna eat you up when you go home. Oh my goodness.
Oh, yeah.
Can't wait. I'm just gonna bite you.
Oh, baby, that looks amazing. Marcos, pizza lovers get it.
And we're back here for the bottom of the 5th inning in a 2-0 ball game, South Fork over Sebastian. South Fork had an opportunity to add to their lead with bases loaded and 1 out last inning, and just the Sharks changed their pitcher and just shut them down. So it's still a ball game, anybody's game here.
Bringing up Calvin Junik. I'm sorry, Calvin Junik. And first baseman, he got hit by a pitch his first at-bat. This is only his second at-bat of the game.
Game moving along quickly.
That ball smoked. That ball could be. It's hanging, hanging. Nope. Looks like the left fielder was able to get under
on
that.
the warning track, yep. Just got under it just a little too much. I want to take this opportunity. So we've had embroidery done for us on our backpacks or some hats, on our jackets, and we want to thank Dom Tie Productions for that. If you're looking for embroidery or any sort of hats made, shirts, look up Dom Tie Productions. They would be happy to help you out.
Yeah, family-owned business. Help out, those family-owned businesses.
Yep. It's named after their 2 boys, Dominic and Ty.
Which I'd like to say, very proud of Dom. He just committed to University of Florida. Used to play ball for us. Just fantastic kid.
Academically, he committed, yeah.
Yeah. Committed to go to school there academically, but he's a heck of an athlete too. But
yep. And he's pre-med.
Yeah, pre-med, which is awesome.
1-1.
He can hang out with my oldest son, who's at University of Florida. That'll be his last year. Told him, meet up with him. Got questions.
Yeah. Honestly, that's where Cole would have went if he didn't go play baseball. He went to UF.
Not a bad school. A little tough for me since I'm a Seminole, but it's a great school.
Is a bunt.
Ball's foul there.
Fouled off. It's going to be strike 2, 1 and 2. So it looks like Sebastian is looking to get anything started right now.
Yep.
Get some runs on the board.
Zach Zantiso is trying to get us started. He had a walk his last at bat. It's where you're in there as a leader of the team or whatnot. The guy that is the leader on Sebastian, needs to get these guys pumped up. Look, man, it's only 2 runs.
That's it.
We had our opportunities. We can do this. Let's go.
You got time. Got bottom of the 5th, bottom of the 6th, bottom of the 7th. Just get 1 back. Work on getting 1 back. Get guys on base. Time called. A little noisier here than it was at South Fork on Friday.
Yeah, a little bit.
Yep, there it goes. I think they heard us.
Ball's up.
2 and 2. This is the same starting pitcher for South Fork, right?
Yes.
Yeah, he's up there with
Ian
55
Wilson.
pitches. Ian Wilson, yep.
That ball's hit sky high to center field. Massalone looks like he's going to get under that, and he does. Puts it away.
Out number 2. So the last 2 batters just got under both of them.
Yeah, put a good swing on it. Just got under it. Caleb Cotton grounded out to the third baseman last at bat. 0 for 1 on the night.
Good walk-up song. I like that. Low, ball 1. Just put it, nubbed it to the shortstop.
Throws over,
That's
makes a play.
So at the end of 5, still 2-0, heading into the top of the 6th.
Ooh, I can't wait to get you home.
Ooh, I'm gonna eat you up when you go home. Oh my goodness.
Oh, yeah.
Can't wait. I'm just gonna bite you.
Oh, baby, that looks amazing. Marcos, pizza lovers get it.
And we're back here at the top of the 6th inning. So South Fork leading Sebastian 2-0, looking to add to their lead here in the top of the 6th.
Going to bring up Caden Jones, who's 1 for 2 with an RBI. Ball's hit pretty good to center field. Center fielder goes back, makes a play on the warning track.
He tracked that well. Out number 1.
Going to bring up John Roberts. 1 for 2, had a double last at bat. I want to talk a little bit also about the rankings. We got Vero back on top of the Treasure Coast as the number 1 ranked team by Premier Exposure Sports on the Treasure Coast. Took over that from Jensen Beach the other day when they beat them.
Yep. That game was a rout until the very end.
Yeah,
Jensen
it
had a
was almost had a comeback. Then you got Jensen at number 2, Martin County's number 3, South Fork, who's playing tonight, number 4, Central's number 5, John Carroll's number 6, Centennial's number 7, Okeechobee number 8, Sebastian number 9, Treasure Coast number 10, Lincoln Park number 11, Port St. Lucie number 12, and Westwood is number 13. Each week, Friday nights, those are updated, so they'll be re-updated on Friday of this week.
High, ball 1. So we got 1 out here in the top of the 6th. And a 1-0 count. The Bulldogs looking to add to their lead.
That ball's hit to the left fielder, who comes in and makes the play.
Yep, out number 2. Pitcher comes in here and not too many pitches, gets 2 outs right away.
Yeah, Christian Snow read that right off the bat, made a good play out there.
Yeah, not a lot of bloops in this swing. I mean, they're either legit hits. We only have 6 on the game, 5 for South Fork and 1 for the Sharks. The noteworthy hit was DJ Johns that hit the home run.
We got a substitution here where Grant Jones will come in, number 20. He's going to hit for Elijah Quintero.
That's a ball. 1-0. In there for a strike, 1-1.
Grant's hitting 308 on the season. 4 RBI.
Just as a reminder, stay tuned at the end of this broadcast. We'll be bringing you the Marco's Pizza Player of the Game, fouled off, 1 and 2. We choose one, sometimes two players of the game. They each receive a free pizza from Marco's Pizza and a Premier Exposure Sports hat. Get an opportunity to interview them and get their mindset during the game.
Yeah, really thankful Marco's Pizza donated pizzas for every single game that we do.
2 and 2.
I mean, I don't know too many high school guys that don't like pizza.
Yeah, especially on a Friday, they're out there, friends, and they're like, "Hey, we're hungry. Well, I got a free pizza.
There
Let's
you go. There you go. I don't know, but most of these boys probably can eat a whole one themselves.
Yeah, but you know they are frugal with their money. That's ball 3. It's going to be full count.
I said pitching tonight, not really overpowering, just getting the job done.
Yeah, just keeping them off balance, pop-ups, fly balls. Got him there. So at the end of 5.5, still 2-0. The Sharks looking to come up and get some runs back here. We'll be right back.
Hey, this is Dr. Andrew Turk with Turk Advanced Dental Arts.
He's so fastidious with what he does that it's like there was no work done at all.
Our vision is to change the perception of dentistry. Our goal is to create an enjoyable experience for you and your family at the dentist. At Turk Advanced Dental Arts, we accomplish that.
I just happened to be driving along Map and saw Dr. Turk's office, and I thought, well, this is really close to my house. So I called, and they got me in the very next day. Everyone was great. They were sweet. It's totally different experience than your normal dental office.
And we're back here for the top of the 6th inning. Sebastian Sharks looking to get something going here, and they got 1 hit so far. Had some opportunities earlier. Just some base running mistakes have cost them the opportunity to score runs, so they're looking to get something started here in the top of the 6th.
Yeah, Caden Head's looking to help his team here. He grounded out to the first baseman last at bat.
Sorry, we're at the bottom of the 6th. That's strike 1. Grounded to third. Got him. Out number 1. South Park's done a good job of pretty much getting the first out of every inning fairly quickly. Making the Sharks work for it.
Number 19, Gian Brown.
Just low, ball 1.
This is Gian Brown. 0 for 2. I'm sorry, he's 0 for 1. There's only a second at bat.
In there for a strike, 1-1.
You know, I mean, with being picked off on bases 3 times, that takes 3 at bats out of their hands. You know, we're only at the, we're on the 9th batter, and it's only a 2nd at bat.
And one of those times they had a man on second too, swinging.
Nice breaking ball, fell right out of the zone.
You know, they basically could have, that one back pick when they had first and second really kind of put a damper on the inning, gave them 2 outs.
Yeah, well, this is good for teams to be able to go back and watch and learn from it. You know, the other thing, guys, that if you're in these games, go ahead and, pull some of your highlights out. Good pitch, fastball right there, inside corner, strike 3.
That's out number 2.
Go in and watch it and cut pieces out of your highlights and use it for your highlight reel.
Number 7, Tyler Jones.
Especially defensively. It's hard to record defensively, to have your parents or people record defensive plays, and being able to go back through games that are live streamed, you can get those for your defensive highlights.
Fouled off left side. Strike 1.
Got
that was always the hard part. It was like I used to have to set up a camera directly at whatever position, usually short, where my son was playing, just to try to get any of those defensive plays. It would have been nice to have a live stream.
Yep, Tyler Jones is hitting. He's 0 for 2.
Dropped it in there for strike 2.
Grounded out to shortstop and hit a infield pop up to the shortstop. His 2nd at bat.
Throwaway pitch there, 1-2. Trying to get him to swing at anything. South Fork pitcher's pitching a really good game. He's at 67 pitches so far. Kept him to just 1 hit. Ball in the dirt, 2-2.
As far as highlight videos, I mean, get as many, at-bats as you can. Make sure you're holding your camera. If you're using like an iPhone, hold it sideways so you get a full screen. So when it comes up on the coaches' computers, it's a full screen. The other thing is, as far as defense, go ahead and just take ground balls and get video that way to show coaches your skill set and, footwork, glove work.
That's an inside pitch for a full count.
Sebastian needs a base runner. Need to get something started here.
Absolutely. Fouled off to stay alive. Still full count. Fouled off to the left side. Still full count.
Good AB so far.
Yeah.
Battling here.
Waiting for a good pitch to hit or possibly a ball 4.
Ball out. It's going to put the leadoff runner. Actually, I'm sorry, 2 outs. Tyler Jones, who's the leadoff hitter on first base. Sure a threat to steal a base. Try to get in scoring position to at least cut this in half.
Number 1, Ethan Camillo.
Ethan Camillo is going to be the batter now for the Sharks. Looking to get something going here. Not much of a lead over there at first. In there for a strike. We'll leave it on the widescreen, see if there's... They try to get aggressive and get their runner in scoring position there.
Ethan had a base hit. The only hit so far for Sebastian River.
He's taken off. Oh, they had him, but he just second
he
baseman
wasn't
just couldn't
there,
hold on to it.
and he wasn't at second base on time. Kind of had to run and catch behind him.
So that's going to be an 0-2 count now with a man in on second base. So
maybe a little miscommunication on who had the bag on that one. I'm not sure.
And I'm pretty much thinking anything outside the infield, you got to send him home. Give yourself an opportunity to score. Make South Fork make the play. He's got a great lead there. Second base leaning over. coming over a little bit, which leaves that gap over there with second base favor in second. Time called. Gives them that opposite field opportunity.
Hey, 2 outs, guys. Let's go.
Ball's up and in a little bit.
Yeah. Almost got back over the plate.
Yeah.
Puts it in
Ball's
play.
hit the shortstop. And makes the play.
So at the end of 6, still 2-0 going into the last inning.
Hey, pretty kitty, you're looking so good tonight. Gonna tame a dog like me so I won't bite. 'Cause all of my life I've been astray, but in your arms I'm here to stay. Hey, pretty kitty, come and tame this dog tonight. You can be the one to teach the old dog new tricks. Never run away to go and get his kicks.
And we're going to be back here at the top of the 7th. South Fork is leading Sebastian 2-0. Just waiting for the catcher to get out here. He must have been the last batter, and he's just getting his gear on. And we'll get going here in the top of the 7th. South Fork looking to add to their lead. Sebastian looking to keep them shut them down here and give them an opportunity in the bottom of the 7th to come back. Looks like the catcher's on his way now. If you notice the close-up camera, I was able to fix the lighting on it. And so it's a lot clearer than it's been for the last couple innings since the sun went down. So happy about that. I figured that out. Every week it's a little bit better with our camera. And again, we're really looking forward to trying to get a center field camera. Just got to figure out which technology works the best for that distance.
Looks great.
Yeah. Now I know for sure how to play with the light.
Yep, we got it. Sorry on the
close-up camera there, but now you got both cameras pretty clear.
Yeah, we're looking really good. Yep.
Hey, we're not tech gurus like
yeah.
Gillen over there. You know, Chris Gillen, Mr. TV news broadcaster. He's the father of a player that used to play for us, and his son plays.
See, you got a shout out, Chris Gillen. You see that? Sometimes that's what it takes, man. There you go.
He's the switchboard guru.
Yeah, it looks like we got a pinch hitter here in Greg New for South Fork.
Number 32. So at the top of the 7th, 2-0 game. That's popped up high, way behind us for strike number 1.
New's hitting 227 on the season. 6 RBIs, 3 doubles.
In there for a strike.
It's a good spot right there. That's a hard pitch to hit right there.
Absolutely. You got to be muscle on that one.
Yeah, you got to really pull your hands in on that inside pitch to hit that.
So it's an 0-2 count.
Top of the strike zone in. That ball's smoked.
That's going to be caught by the right fielder.
Good swing on it. Right fielder played him very well. Got a good jump on the ball.
Just a reminder, if you want more information about what we do here at Premier Exposure Sports, just visit us at www.premierexposuresports. You can also email us at premierexposuresports@gmail.com. So we
It's
got
going to
one.
bring up Zach Mastalone.
He comes up with
Center-
one out here in the top of the
Center
seventh.
fielder.
His team leading 2-0.
He's 0 for 1 on this game with a walk.
Had some good plays out in center field as well.
Yeah, he can track it out there for sure.
Outside ball 1.
It's only a sophomore. Got some young guys on this South Fork team. Going to be continue to grow.
Ball 2.
I know Coach is leaving this year. He's retiring, but whoever's coming in, I'm not sure who that would be, but they're going to get a quality club that's going to be able to develop even better over the years, I think.
Yep. I think the dynamic on the Treasure Coast is going to change a little bit now. Ball 3. Now, we've already seen it. Some of the teams that were top teams last season, some are still there, some are not.
Yeah, for sure.
It's in there for a strike, 3-1. Taken all the way. Be interesting to see if the South Fork pitcher finishes this game out. He's got 75 pitches. There's ball 4. So we're going to have a man on first with 1 out.
It's going to bring up DJ Johns.
I think it's like almost every other inning or every inning you see him come up to the plate.
Yep.
I guess that's the beauty of being the leadoff hitter.
1 for 2 with a home run.
Going to leave a wide screen here, see if they try to make anything happen over there first, take second. There's a throw down. I'll go to the tight angle so you can see a play at second. Low, ball 1. An average lead over there at first, nothing major. There's an inside corner for strike 1, 1-1.
Looked like an off-speed pitch. Scores a bunt.
Great stop by the catcher.
60 mile an hour breaking ball.
I think that threw off the catcher, but he made a great stop on that. He went to jump up for the possible bunt, and then the ball hit in the dirt. It's a good job by the catcher. So we have 2-1. Scoreboard says 2-2, but the umpire is clarifying that it is 2-1. Steps off.
I didn't see a step off there, but I guess he did.
Foul back, 2-2. Gonna go in tight now. Doesn't look like he's gonna be going. Now he's going, popped up.
Ball skied.
Shortstop backpedaling.
I stayed with a good play right there.
Yeah, that's a
not
tough
an easy
play,
play. Yeah,
backpedaling
that
like
ball
that.
was skied.
Center fielder's right behind him. So now we have 2 outs, man on first. Gonna leave it wide angle. He did try to take off on that one. See if they try that again, especially with 2 outs. Sometimes you get them to throw the ball around. You get in and get yourself in a good position. Fouled off, strike 1.
Kind of pulled off that pitch, yeah.
Right off the end of the bat.
Emery's 0 for 2 on the evening with a walk.
Well, they're giving this lefty hitter the right side of the field. That second baseman is shading heavily towards second, and the first baseman holding the runner on. So there's
Yeah.
a wide gap there between first and second.
Needs a turn on it.
In general, you would think that second baseman would cover the hole and the shortstop would slide over a little. He's going. He's in there easily with a weird slide, which he can go back and look at.
His teammates are making fun of him a little bit.
Yeah. And he's probably thinking, oh, did those guys back there with the headphones get that on camera?
Oh, yeah, we did. And we probably got it on Zoom.
Yeah.
So
I did. I zoomed in there, so it's going to be pretty evident. A little face flop there. High, 2-1. So South Fork has a player in scoring position, but they got 2 outs here. Sebastian looking to end this inning, give themselves only a 2-run deficit to make up in the bottom of the 7th.
He pulls it to the first baseman.
He took it himself.
Yep, just kind of didn't square that one up.
So at the end of 6½, still 2-0.
Ooh, I can't wait to get you home.
Ooh, I'm gonna eat you up when you go home. Oh my goodness.
Oh, yeah.
Can't wait. I'm just gonna bite you.
Oh, baby, that looks amazing. Marcos, pizza lovers get it.
All right, we're heading into the bottom of the 7th here. South Fork on top of Sebastian, 2-0. This is going to be the Sharks' last opportunity to at least tie this game. And it looks like South Fork brought in a new pitcher to finish this out. Their starting pitcher went 75 pitches and pitched a really good game.
Yeah, that's going to be Greg New coming into game, sophomore, with a 1.75 ERA. He's got 2 wins on the season, had 4 appearances, 1 save, 12 innings pitched, 8 Ks, and 4 base on balls.
Okay. Connor Nightingale's looking to start it off for the Sharks, get them going, get on base. That's the key right here. Everybody needs to get on base. They won't have any chance. Swings through it.
72 mile an hour. Looked like some form of a breaking ball.
Off changeup maybe?
Yeah, I'm not sure. I just looked up, didn't get it. That was a change up there. That was 66 mile an hour.
Right on the inside corner. So it's got a 0-2 count quickly. Puts it in play.
Down third baseline. Tough one here.
Great play by the third baseman.
Threw it away. It's going second. Going to second. Going to stand up at second with no outs.
He had the single for sure, and then third baseman made a great play coming up on it and just.
So it's going to be an error on the throw.
Yeah, just couldn't plant his feet enough to get it there. So this is the Sharks' opportunity. They got a man on second here. Started off in the bottom of the 7th. They got no outs, so now got to work on that first run, then the second run. Catcher went out to talk to his pitcher just to calm him down a little bit, let him know that that guy in second means nothing to them. Concentrate on the batter. Yeah, I ruled that a single, and then.
Yeah, I don't know if they're giving him one, but I would have ruled that a single. That's a tough play, infield hit, then a error on the throw.
Yep. In there for a strike, going 1. Scorekeeper's tough here, man. It's his home. It's his home team. He's not giving him a hit on it.
Yeah.
We're a little bit more lenient.
Yeah.
Outside ball 1. 1-1.
60 mile an hour.
Looks like he's not trying to overpower him, just mix it up, keep him off balance.
That's a fair ball.
Right,
that's going to probably score a run. Let's see if he goes. He's sending them. That ball's coming home.
Oh,
no tag.
Just no tag. You saw it there. He might have had an opportunity, but that was a tough one.
Yeah, he was
bang
moving
play.
to his left, so
Yep.
ball's a little offline.
So that's a double the score run. So now the game is 2-1, and Sebastian has the tying run on second here with no outs. So looks like so far the Sharks have come alive a little bit here in the bottom of the 7th. They had some opportunities in the first and second inning and then kind of went dormant for a while, and then the pressure of the final inning is kicking in. They're like, okay, time to wake up.
Christian Snow keeping his team alive with that double. Puts himself in scoring position. Brings up Calvin Janek.
In there for a strike. 0-1. So the pitcher's doing a great job. He started all three batters off with
I wouldn't
a
be
strike.
surprised to see a bunt in this situation.
With no outs, it's not a bad idea.
Get him to third. Give yourself, 2 chances to get him in.
Guess it depends on how well you know your hitters.
Yeah, I mean,
what number batter is he? Do you know?
he is of course I know. He's a 5th hitter.
5th hitter?
Yep.
Maybe you let him swing, and then as you get deeper in the lineup, you think about it, depending on what happens here. But you're right. I think this late in the game.
I would do it now and put the pressure on.
Yeah.
That's just me, though.
I kind of agree with you. I'm a small ball guy. There's strike 2.
Right now, you're just trying to put the ball in play.
Not much of a lead there on second. You think you get a little bit more knowing he's the tying
Leaving the
run.
whole right side open
Yep.
with the second baseman holding him on. He moves now. That ball's popped up to the infield. First base makes the out.
That's out number 1. Yeah, if I'm coaching this team, I'm telling that guy at second, get a bigger lead.
Yep.
Get in the pitcher's head a little bit. Looks like coach is going to talk.
Gonna bring in a sub. 2-5 up to hit. Is going to hit for Zach Santiso, which is Cody Flint.
So we're at the bottom of the 7th. We've got a 2-1 ball game, and we got a man on second with 1 out.
Cody Flint's he is my mind went blank on me. He's a college commit, Warner commit. He's a Warner commit.
Looking at that man at second, needs to get a bigger lead there.
He smokes one. That's deep. Zach makes the play.
That center field has been roaming all day. Roaming all day. Doing what a center fielder should. He's controlling that outfield.
Brings up Caleb Cotton. He's 0 for 2 for the evening. Got a great walk-up song.
Yeah.
Little Dre.
Yeah, they probably, if that was so low, you probably didn't hear it. But
No,
it was
bump, yeah.
bump, bump, bump.
Curveball in there for a strike.
A couple of things. I think you were right with the bunt earlier, and then I'm keep looking at this man on second. And
The one thing I wasn't right about was the football field thing, but I corrected that.
Yeah,
50 yards. I knew I saw it somewhere, but yeah,
the second, but look, that
still
lead at second
lot longer than lot further than you think it would be.
Yep.
That was a good pitch to hit, just didn't get it, fouled it off. That was a pitch you needed to drive.
Yep. Sebastian
Fastball right down the middle.
Knock it down, kid. Hayden, it's all yours. Knock it down.
Coach wants to talk to him for a second here.
I think South Fork's won quite a few close games this season, too. At the end of the day, the W's a W. They don't look at what the scores was at the end.
2 weeks from now, it won't matter.
Yep, just got a W.
That's it.
Infield, knock it down.
They've done things to win games. Here comes a delivery. That ball's popped up to center field, too. Looks like he's going to get underneath it, and that's going to end the ball game.
So that's the end of the game. It's going to be South Fork 2, Sebastian 1. Stick with us as we go for the Marco's Pizza Player of the Game.
Yep, give us a couple minutes. We'll bring out a little interview with the top player of the game. Hey, I'm here with Ian Wilson, player of the game, Marco's Pizza. Ian, 1 hit, 6 innings. What you say about that, buddy?
I mean, I pitched to contact. You know, they hit ground balls, hit fly balls. The defense played. Couldn't throw a curveball for a strike. You know, got a couple in there, but if that was on, maybe something better. But it was good overall.
Yeah, I mean, I would be very happy with that. You know,
Yeah.
one hit over 6 innings. I think there was only 1 strikeout in there maybe. And like you said, you're pitching to contact. May have been another strikeout in there, but I think I had 1 down there with 1 hit, pitching to contact, trusting your defense, getting guys to roll over, you know, pop things up. And that's really what it's about. On behalf of Marco's Pizza, we want to give you a free pizza. There's a Marco's Pizza for you.
Thank you.
Also, we've got a Premier Exposure hat for you. And great job, man. Way to help your team get another win.
Thank you.
You guys keep rolling, man. All right, have a good one.
You too.
Yeah.
Good job, man. Hey, make sure you check that hat because I just gave you. Thanks for tuning in. Sebastian versus South Forks. South Fork wins 2-1, and we'll see you.